disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper gestures, failing to part of a rushing play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejections and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "thunder" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Fans, don't forget to come out to the game for Tampa today. What better way to pass the year than the pictures of your favorite mascot?
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is the chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level of confidence.
I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at Oklahoma City. They've climbed all the way up to the second spot.
And I think for Chicago,
they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with MP. Vucevic is out there with Levine. And it's Lofton in at the force line. And for Oklahoma City, in the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 spot. Well, thinking back to last year, the first ever NBA Cup, the Lakers beating the Pacers in the final 123-109. And LeBron James was named MVP of the tournament.
And Anthony Davis went off in the final, 41-20 for the Pacers. Yes, they lost that championship game, but the experience was huge for them. And I think really helped them with a deep playoff run.
And how about this run to the NBA Cup Championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. The MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
Now, here's Dort. Following the miss by MP. 6 on the shot clock. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Puts it up. Holmgren can't hit. MP against Caruso. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Vucevic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vucevic has got the opening field goal of the game for the Bulls.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Here's the 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Williams.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And that one, good.
Great burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete, can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot, it makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who's guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways. That'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Gilgeous-Alexander drops in the layup for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
MP with it. Dort covering. MP passes to Vucevic. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Oh, the defense is making it too easy for MP. When you let him get this close, he will finish it all night long.
Oklahoma City trailer. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
And Vucevic kicks to Giddey. Nailed from three-point land.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock him down if you let him.
Pass to Caruso. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Free throw good, MP. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Now, here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. From 16 feet away, he cans it. And it's 7 points for MP. Under trailing by 4. Over in the corner, Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
How about the quick trigger from Caruso? Love the assertive approach there.
The drive by MP. It's good. MP's got 9.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Inside, Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Vucevic is screen on Caruso. MP finds Vucevic. The Thunder pull it in. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game. Here's Williams. Bucket is good.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point. But these teams, they are built to score. So
now, here's MP. 11 points in the game. Pass to Lofton. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 3. MP outside. Now Vucevic, defended by Holmgren. Caruso against MP. And Vucevic kicks to Levine. Chicago needs to get a shot off. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 3rd assist on the night. Thunder have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Caruso. It's rebounded by Giddey.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Fades and shoots. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
But what a gutsy win. To struggle in the offensive end that much and still win the game, that says something about the character of the team.
Now, MP. After Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. Vucevic. Good D by Holmgren.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Caruso, no good.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
And they pick up 2. And the Bulls lead by 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Can they get it? The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Lofton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Against Golden State, he was really on his game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
MP outside. Lock at 6. Here's Lofton. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Thunder trailing by 8. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
MV finds Vucevic. A putback. It's good on the putback.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting just about an even 40% to start. Count that one for Dort.
The mid-range jumper from Dort, giving the defense a little wrinkle.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Holmgren. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Dort. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Alex Caruso. Greg, seems like we always talk about... So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. They've got MP. He's out there with Lonzo Ball. Levine is out there with Vucevic. And it's Lofton in at the power forward. Back to MP. And stolen by Wallace. And here we go. Fast break. Wallace has got it. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Now MP. Down low. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by MP. 10 points for Vucevic.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 6.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And here's Levine. After the three-pointer from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Smart decision right there by MP, making the D pay for leaving his teammate uncovered.
Oklahoma City has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Pacers had a huge game. He scored 63 points, and his rebounding and defense were certainly both factors. He brought a ton of energy out there. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. But we'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Thunder trailing by 7. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Umali. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by MP. And he drives in. The shot missing. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Chicago leading by 7. Oh, ball in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Getting airborne. Lonzo able to explode off the court and be there for the big alley-oop.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Greg, they already have a sizable lead. They sprinted out of the gates and took control.
And that is how you...
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The previous play is under review.
Reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that.
And it looks like that triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. They're double-checking, and the game continues on.
He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And what a stretch it's been for him. I mean, it goes beyond the scoring, which he has had no problem doing. He's been all over the small things that take a shooting guard from good to great.
Vucevic with the bucket. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas. And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
MP dishes to Vucevic. Here's MP. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's MP. Pass to Lofton. Dosunmu with it. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Again, Oklahoma City.
On a dime. Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now, here's MP. Covered by Joe.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
Caruso, the pass to Joe. Caruso kicks to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Makes it off the glass. And now just a 5-point Bulls lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Umali close in, no stopping MP.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And there's the drive. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Using his athleticism, MP with the play.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by MP. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick. Takes a 3. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. The Chicago Bulls finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
Well, right now for Chicago, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Chicago Bulls.
I can say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last few weeks. But the semifinals, we're excited, and now, here we are. The champion will be crowned. Ernie, should we have a tournament between me, you, and Kenny?
I'm all for it as long as the category is jumpers. But in all seriousness, guys, one thing I've noticed already in this game is that it doesn't feel like a regular season game. And it isn't technically either, actually. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And just getting going here for the 2024 NBA Cup Championship second half. And thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's George in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
2 physical points from MP, and you know he'll continue developing his strength.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. No good with the wing jumper.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Giddey. MP deciding where to go with it. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. 5 on the clock. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. MP's got 4 this quarter. Thunder trailing by 19. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Caruso. Here's Holmgren. Here's Williams. From the high post, he drills it. Williams has got 10 points.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And that one's good, Umali.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Caruso, the pass to Williams. It's hauled in by MP. Chicago leading by 19. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Giddey. Back to MP. And they double up MP. The wide open look here for Vucevic. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Again, the miss by Williams.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Vucevic setting the pick for MP. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment. That's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Lots of room. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
To the middle. He's got a clear path. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Look who gets them the strong finish. Vuce hustling in transition.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Caruso finds Dort. He lobs it up.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And great, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Vucevic a screen on Caruso. To the inside. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
No question, Vucevic is locked in right now, just giving a ton of energy on that offensive end.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Pass to Caruso. Outside Williams. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in. MP against Caruso. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. Taken away by Williams. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Right side, Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Caruso's got 13.
Nimble as ever. I think Caruso enjoys throwing guys off like this.
The kick out to Ball. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And here is Williams. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Inside. Kicks it out to MP. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Umali. A terrific shot on the turnaround. MP's got 23.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And it seems each season... Chicago leading by 19. So for Chicago right now, they've got Vucevic, MP out there with Kobe White. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Lofton in at the 4.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Here's to Wiggins. Here's Joe. 3-pointer. Good on the triple. Joe's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
MP, good. And the Bulls lead by 20.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Wallace misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Umali. It's Chicago with another bucket.
MP looking confident from there. The defense has to at least respect his jump shot.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wiggins. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
MP, no good. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Puts one up from 19. Chicago grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. It's off to Boston for them after this game as they take on the Celtics. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And it's Chicago scoring again.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Oklahoma City shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good off the back rim and in. And that's now 27 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, here's Vucevic. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Wiggins, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. RG, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't the teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
Second free throw, no good. Now here's Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats it up for Wiggins. Cuts off the pass. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Lofton. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And good that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Yep, it counts. MP's got 39.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They set the pick. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. The shot comes out. And here are the Bulls now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Bulls moving the ball around. Caruso with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. Timeout called by Oklahoma City. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Back to Dort. Goes up at the stripe. Rebound by Smith. Pass to MP. No good that time. And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season. The winner of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy. And man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Jonathan in the back. How do you avoid a letdown in intensity when going from playing for a championship to being just one of 30 teams again?
What do you mean by that?
I mean that you have to ramp it up for a championship and play at a certain caliber, and then all of a sudden it's back to the normal grind. I mean, how do you make that transition?
Okay. You know, that's just part of being a professional. Basketball isn't like football. You know, you have a game and then a week off. That's one of the challenges in this league, is staying steady day after day, because the highs and the lows, it'll knock you off your game if you're not on point. You know what I mean?
Another game, another win,